A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Grizzlies vs Warriors score takeaways. Game 2 was all about turnovers, and Ja Morant had plenty of them.
His game-winning 47-point performance came on a night when the Grizzlies made 18 of them. Here are some things you should know about Game 2 turnovers.
You'll see that they helped the Grizzlies take advantage of Dillon Brooks and Gary Payton too. Grizzlies vs Warriors.
Ja Morant erupts for 47 points in Grizzlies vs Warriors game. The 22-year-old has left the NBA's superstars speechless with a phenomenal performance. Not only did he score 47 points, but he also scored 8 rebounds, had 3 steals, and added 8 assists.
He joined LeBron James and Russell Westbrook as the youngest player to reach that mark. The rookie shot 15 of 31 from the field and 5 of 12 from 3.
He made 12 of 13 free throws. Earth Grizzlies were without Ziaire Williams, who missed the past 2 games with right knee soreness.
However, Ziaire Williams came off the bench to hit 2 big three-pointers in the fourth quarter and finish with 14 points. In the Grizzlies' defensive effort, the team held the Warriors to 7 for 38 from three-point range, their worst shooting percentage in franchise history.
The Grizzlies led by 11 points early in the first quarter, but the Warriors closed the gap, forcing a third quarter. Ja Morant erupted for 47 points in the first half, but the Warriors were unable to get their offense going, which led to a 56-51 score at the end of the half.
And the Warriors continued to play physical and suffocate the Grizzlies, but only in the first half. Despite the Grizzlies' late-game comeback, the Warriors couldn't keep up.
Despite the Warriors' dominance, Memphis struggled to find any non-Morant production. The Grizzlies nearly blew a double-digit lead in the second half, and despite a big game from Ja Morant, they couldn't hang on to the lead.
Grizzlies' quietest player, Desmond Bane, finished with just 5 points on 2 of 7 shooting in the postseason. The Grizzlies have evened the series with the Golden State Warriors after Game 2 of the NBA Finals.
Ja Morant led all scorers with 47 points and joined LeBron James and Kobe Bryant as the only players in the NBA's postseason to score more than 40 points in one game before turning 23. Stephen Curry led the Warriors with 27 points, but the Memphis defense limited them to 18.4% shooting from three-point range.
Grizzlies' 18 turnovers successful Game 2. The Memphis Grizzlies defeated the Golden State Warriors 106-101 in Game 2.
Ja blew the Warriors' defense away in the first half with a postseason high of 47 points and 8 rebounds. Memphis was expected to score well against the Warriors in Game 2, but just 18 turnovers proved too much for the Warriors.
Ja's defense was the difference in Game 1, and he poured in an energizing 47 points. The Grizzlies' defense kept Morant quiet for much of the game, displaying multiple bodies in the attack position and in the screen area.
Until now, the Timberwolves' strategy has been to bring the defending big close to the rim. Memphis used that strategy to its advantage.
By limiting Morant's isolation opportunities, Coach Taylor Jenkins' Grizzlies were able to create space for him to score. Memphis defense had to deal with Dillon Brooks, who committed a flagrant 2 foul and was ejected early.
With 2 of their best players struggling to hit shots, the Warriors' recovery will be based on Curry's production. Ja Morant's performance in Game 2 has the potential to carry the Grizzlies to the Western Conference Finals.
Memphis defense forced the Warriors into 18 turnovers, but the Grizzlies' defense forced them to shoot 18 three-pointers and forced the Warriors to commit 17-17. The Grizzlies' defense also made the Jazz's offense unstoppable, but the Grizzlies' 18 turnovers were too many for the Warriors.
And as the Grizzlies are now the youngest team to reach the semifinals, this series will return to Memphis for Game 5. The Warriors have been in the NBA's top 2 lineups for the past decade, but their defense has not been as strong in Game 2.
The Grizzlies' defensive pressure is key to winning. After all, Curry has spent the last decade as one of the NBA's most lethal scorers.
To succeed in Game 2, he needs to torment the Grizzlies in the same fashion as Morant, while the Warriors shot poorly, the Memphis Grizzlies won the free throw battle and the turnover battle.
Memphis had an 18-point advantage in the paint and Morant's 47 points were crucial in pulling the Grizzlies close. The Grizzlies' defense held Golden State to 18.4% shooting from three.
But the Warriors' poor shooting and lack of ball security ultimately cost them the game despite the early game deficit. The Grizzlies fought back to win in overtime.
In the second overtime, the Grizzlies had a 14-point lead. Then Denver rallied to tie the game on a Jokic free throw.
But Memphis' defense held and Ja Morant erupted for 47 points in the second overtime, making the Grizzlies win Game 2 in double overtime. Grizzlies' injury report isn't good news for the Warriors.
Marcus Morris, who has missed the past 2 games due to a left quad injury, will likely miss multiple games. And it won't help that Memphis guard Dillon Brooks, left thigh soreness, missed the game with a groin injury.
With Dillon Brooks out, the Warriors will be without Jonas Valanciunas, who has not played since Game 1 of the finals. Despite these injuries, Ja Morant added 36 points and his teammates Gray Allen had 24.
In the first half, Draymond Green was ejected after swiping Brandon Clark's face with his elbow. He expected the flagrant foul to be reduced to a minor foul, but it was not a minor one.